Welcome back to the TMBC Wake YouTube channel. If you haven't entered the surfboard giveaway yet, make sure to get over to that video and get yourself entered. I'll put a link right above me, I'll put a link in the description below, and I'll put a link at the end of this video. We finally got over 500 subscribers. I thought I'd get there a lot quicker, but we're over halfway there, so once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll pick a winner.
All right, so I got a new package. As you can see, I had opened this previously. I was just holding on to it in the package to make a video with it. So this is my new wakeboard handle for the 2020 season. As some of my subscribers might already know, I usually get a new wakeboard handle every year because I beat mine up, and I'll kind of give you an idea of what I mean there. And I'll also put a link to my last year's video right up here so you can see why I choose the handle I do. But this is the Ronix North handle. I'm sure if you can see that there. So apparently something they started doing for the 2020 Ronix line is they made the T-handle separate. So I think that's a great idea, because then they don't have to sell one handle that's a T-handle and one handle that's a non-T-handle. You can just buy the main handle, and then if you want the T-handle, you buy the T-handle. So I went ahead and bought both. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up here. All right, so a couple things I'm noticing right away on this is they actually did an extra section right here, and I think the purpose of that is that I can replace that section with my T-handle. That, or if you want a really long stretch to your T-handle, you could just hook it to the end of this. But I'm likely going to be removing this section and replacing it with the T-handle. It does look thicker. It does kind of have almost a finish on it, kind of like a, it's kind of hardened, which I haven't noticed in previous years' lines. So maybe it'll do better there. I've never had a problem with this section breaking though. The main reason why I typically get a new handle every year is because it's memory foam. It has been memory foam for several years now, and usually by the end of the season, the impressions on it are kind of dug in. So I'm not sure if this one will last better. Previous probably 3 years, this has been kind of like a nylon material and seems really slick when it's dry, but when it's wet it was really sticky. But it looks like they're going back to that more of a rawhide or leatherish feel. So I liked both. I don't know if I have a more of a I don't know if I liked one more than the other. I can show you something that I don't think I experienced so much with the leather ones in the past, and maybe that'll be better on this one. I do notice that they have like almost like a cocked seam right here, so that's different from all the other ones I've had, so I'm not sure how that's going to wear out. You can also see that it's got a separate piece, kind of two-tone there. Not sure how that's going to hold up, but like I said, I get a new one every year because I beat them up pretty good. I'm not a humongous fan of this color scheme, but I don't mind it. And to be honest, I'm not really crucial on the color scheme with my handle. Orange is definitely not one of my favorite colors. I think I said that in last year's video because my whole handle in last year's video is orange. So, and I'll show you last year's handle close up compared to this one here in a moment. But I'm gonna open the T handle and check that out. Alright, there's my T handle. The actual T looks the same as it kind of has for several years now. Again, this piece of the rope seems to be thicker and have kind of a finish on it, so really curious how that's going to last. So now I'm going to put this on. So again, I'm going to be replacing this section right here. So now I've got this extra extension. I usually have a few of these laying around for my ropes so that I can extend them here and there. So I'll keep that so I can do that later on. Alright, so pop this guy on here. So there's my new 2020 Ronix North handle, and I added the T handle to it. Previous years, it came with the T handle. I would just buy the handle that came with the T. So cool new feature. So now I'll do some comparisons for you between my 2019 handle and the 2020 handle.
All right, so I'm holding the two handles together, my 2020 and 2019. You can see some differences. So now I'm showing you one of the holes in that nylon material caused from the handle hitting my board or something to that effect. If you look really closely, you can kind of see the waves in the handle just from having impressions on that memory foam. I think that memory foam just kind of wears out over time. So here's a closer look at that nylon material compared to the leatherish material. And now you can kind of see the differences where that link is. And after looking at them closely, I actually realized that the T handles are different sizes. Not different size in diameter, but different size in length. And that doesn't really matter to me. It'll work the same. Didn't really need the extra on the old handle anyways. I apologize, as you can probably tell, I have a bit of a cold going on here. I hope I get over it mostly before I go on a trip. I'm actually going to Alabama as kind of a vacation and to visit family. So I'd like to not be sick during that trip. And I'm also going to collect some video while I'm there so I can put together a video and share our trip with you. So that's it for this week's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have something to say about it, please leave a comment below. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you can be notified of my future videos. I'll see you next week.